Look, just following on from Deputy Bruton there, today is a positive day. And I suppose the context of this plan needs to be given as well, in that 37% of the expenditure must be in relation to climate initiatives and 20% on digital investments and reforms. So in that context, it's great to see, particularly from my own county in Cork and in Cork North Central in particular, that we have 185 million promised as part of this proposal to doing a massive job in Kent Station, and I suppose replicating what we've done on the eastern line, on the Cork Cove line in the past, replicating that on the northern line heading from Cork City through Blackpool onto Blarney, Menard possibly in the future, and onto Mallow itself. And I suppose I was speaking with a representative of Éireann Road Éireann this morning who are massively excited about this proposal. It'll involve the full electrification of the track in Cork before any other county in the country. So they're very excited about that themselves. They've already, gone out to tender for a number of electric locomotives and carriages. So, it's a massively important day for Cork, and I suppose there's people in the chamber here who I can hear below me. I can't see them, unfortunately, but we'll be the first to decry the lack of investment in the north side of Cork City. And today is a big boost for the north side of Cork City. So we have to welcome that news. Also, I suppose, just from putting my teaching hat on, I also would welcome reforms that will focus on digital literacy and digital skills across our education system. And obviously this will involve the mass purchasing of ICT equipment for schools, and I think rolling out broadband to over 1,100 primary schools was mentioned, so that's obviously massive. And in the current context of what we're dealing with in terms of the pandemic, it's very welcome. Also, I'd just give a quick mention to, there's an investment mooted of €20 million for wastewater treatment plants in a river basin management plan. And I suppose while that is welcome, it's only scratching the surface in terms of the problems that we have across this country in relation to Irish water and wastewater treatment. And I know that Minister O'Brien later in the summer is planning on bringing forward further funding initiatives for Irish water. But there is massive investment required, in our towns and villages to make them ripe for development into the future. We can all name towns and villages in our own constituencies. In my own, it's Carricknavar, Whitechurch, all within commutable distances to the city centre, 10-15 minutes, and unfortunately are handicapped by the fact that they can't develop those villages on the basis of a lack of wastewater treatment. So I would just urge the Minister to work with Minister O'Brien into the future and hopefully address some of the shortcomings, particularly in terms of wastewater.
Thank you, Deputy.